Alrighty. Back. It feels like it's been so long, but yes, I get to finally come back to playing a good game for once. Back to Xenonauts 1 on insane difficulty with the extra challenge of ballistic rifles only, night missions only, no explosives, no electroshock grenades, and no vehicles. God, it's been so long since I played Omicron, and it was just horrible. Okay. I ended last stream with the landing ship, and then I did some off-stream training missions and passed time until I found a cruiser in an ideal terrain location. Farm is not it's about average. It's not great, it's not bad. And I do need to clear a cruiser in order to get the tech, because a cruiser unlocks the next dropship, and I would very much like the next dropship to have. But okay, I am also on Starlink, unfortunately, because there's no better options. And it worries me on how many frames I drop. But hopefully it's not that bad. And this game isn't also something you really need a good frame rate for anyways, so. Yes, finally some good games. Now, if I could just remember what exactly I was doing. It's been so long. But I have decided to bring at least, since I put wolf armor on everybody, their wolf armor is I think 10 kg, so carried 26. Okay, make that 8 kg, but that's really heavy, meaning that's 8 grenades they're not allowed to bring. So I loaded up 2 people with the worst TUs, and loaded them up, and then I'll drop them on mission start. You might ask why not load up more people, and I answer that with you can hot drop, like you can load a mission and all of a sudden there's four aliens looking straight at you, and you really need your TUs or else you just die. So that's why I don't particularly overload too many people. But of course, if you save scum, that doesn't matter. But we don't do that around here. Alright, so gonna head towards this cruiser, finish that up, probably call the stream there because it's gonna be 2 hours or something. Do more off-streaming training missions, and they'll be carrier, battleship, and then Operation Endgame. Also, I did change some of the voice lines to be more in my opinion better, but it's probably gonna sound awful to just about everybody else. I didn't do it in the first place, so I replaced the alien injury sounds. And I kept those default because it's important to know what alien you're fighting against. For example, let's say some man with guns shoots an alien in the fog of war. I would know what alien I'm up against, but I would not know that anymore. Because I changed all the voice lines into just something. First things first, unfortunately gotta drop all of this stuff. And yes, there is no dedicated drop item button. So you have to do this one by one. Keep that on you. That should be good. I could have done this setup phase off stream, however, that means I would have already rolled the map, and some people might accuse me of having pre-knowledge. Alright. Goka and Virok start with no TUs, but that's fine. I don't expect to need all 10 people on turn 1. Okay. The edge of the map, pretty good for landing position. Unfortunately, this is a rather large map. But we shall make do. Okay, at least it's just this area to worry about at the start. Let's see. How far can you throw Flare Baron? Pretty far, actually. You can't throw flares a lot further than you can throw grenades. Like, this is the flare range. And this is the grenade range. And it is a lot cheaper to throw those. Oh. A man with no gun. I'm trying to throw flares at the guys in the back because it's cheaper to throw flares. I'm gonna use the people in front to throw smoke grenades. Really hoping it's seasons. Probably they are the easiest in my opinion. Yes, mind control and psionics are annoying, but they're not that bad. Might as well throw smoke here just to be safe. Of course, if it's civilians, they don't care. But I don't expect to get shot at this turn. Famous last words, of course, but should be safe. Okay, it's seasons. Because I can hear the race tele... And one of the aliens did get shot. Okay, so I know it's race, which is what I was hoping for. Seasons and race are pretty easy. Race tend to just teleport into you and die, as long as you keep an eye out. Greetings, Jake. So I might consider just holding here, because it is fairly defensible. See if there's any race that want to pop in, and gun those down, and then move on. So what I'm gonna do is try to set up my soldiers so that I have vision on almost everywhere. Maybe leave a few tiles as bait uncovered, so the race favor teleporting into those and then gun them down. It's really hard to tell which tiles you can't see in the night, because it's got that something lighting. Like these tiles are darker than these. Can I see these? I have no idea. I could count 12 tiles, but no thanks. Wait, is the visual clarity really that bad in Xenonauts 2? I'll be honest, I don't like the art direction Xenonauts 2 went with. Like here in Xenonauts 1, the graphics, while they're not amazing, they don't look outdated, you know? It has its own style. So no matter how many years pass, it still looks acceptable. But Xenonauts 2 already looks outdated in its graphical style. Just looks a bit too cartoony or something. Right, what was I doing? Smoke here, that should keep everything safe. Maybe I don't keep JJ here, because this is a great way to get shot. Okay, just gonna wait until the teleporting stop. And then that's when I know the race basically are all dead. But I do need to keep this place smoked in case some season walks around and shoots me. Great throwing arm, dicey. But it's still a decent-ish smoke. Good enough, at least. Now I just need to make sure I check all of the tiles I cannot see every turn. Because Wraiths do have grenades, although they can't teleport. Well, once they teleport, they use up all their TUs, so they can't do anything, but if you don't notice them, they will do some bad things to you. Yeah, I didn't hear anything teleport. Maybe I'm just a bit too far away for the race to aggro onto me. Oh my god, Lizard, what kind of throw was that? I did hear a teleport, but that might have been the aliens in the carrier just teleporting. Gonna give it one more turn. If a wraith doesn't show up, I'll start moving. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna start moving. Gonna grab some of these smokes, fill Dicey back up. And we shall begin. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. What was I doing? Right. Let's see. I have a good feeling the ship's right here. Nope. It looks like right here. How far? Okay, I can't tell. I guess I'll just clear the whole map for once. Baron, could you please throw me a smoke here? Thank you. So I do need to make sure I don't bunch up. Because we all saw what happened last time I bunched up. It was just about every single one of these aliens will start having grenades. How did Lizard not see that? He's right there. That's a slight problem. Big problem, actually. But is it a problem I can fix? Rusty has no grenades. God dang it, Rusty, why are you so weak? I do need to make sure I don't bunch up here though, because he will toss a nade over the hedge if I bunch up. Not sure what I can do here though. I really can't believe Lizard didn't see it. I specifically turned this way too. Maybe I can pull off a retreat with at least Jake. And just lay down more smoke. If only Rusty wasn't so weak. Meridian, how far can you throw smoke? Well, you can. So you shall. And then I'll move back with the God, I'm just gonna get grenaded here. Right in the back. But, you know, wolf armor is doing its thing. I'll give it that. did hear a teleport, I will have to scan my surroundings. And there was probably a season here. If this was a wraith, he should have teleported onto me. Okay, then how do I deal with you? This is where rifles start not having the damage output. Like, sure, I can run up, burst you, run away, but gonna need a lot more than just one burst. And hey there, JG Nitro. Oh, there's a wraith. Is it the only wraith? Possibly, but Vidocs keep running. Baron run up and gun the thing down. Lizard's not bleeding, that's good. Jake shall throw smoke here. Freaking. Oh my god, Meridian. Ah, my god, my soldiers suck. Oh god. What are these throws? How many flares is that whiffed? Right, Lizard took a hit in the back like a champ. I don't think I'll get shot from here, so I'm not gonna smoke it off. Ah, thank you, Boomer. At least somebody knows how to throw on the team. Before that, no, I only heard one race teleport. Not sure how I'm gonna deal with this guy. An expert at throwing. Maybe in one sensitive meaning of the word, but at least you're good at everything else. There was a season here that shot and killed a civvy here. Maybe I can just wait and he'll rush me? I don't like just waiting though. I would like a flare down there though. Oh. So this is an interesting bug or whatever. Sometimes when you throw or try to shoot things through the fog of war, the block chance reveals that there is something there. And at 25% chance, I believe that is like an actual entity, not like terrain. Freaking. Well, Jake's an expert at throwing. Yeah, I believe there's a season right here. So if I can actually land a flare there. Thank you. It's revealed. I don't really have the damage output to kill this thing unless I get really lucky on my shots. Like really lucky. I don't like the idea of letting it approach me either. But maybe that's what I do. Maybe I just put way too much smoke down. And it approaches me. Or I can try to suppress it. The problem is a single rifle burst will not suppress it. Not anywhere close. At the risk of getting shot or grenaded, I think I'm gonna just put down a lot of smoke and then have it approach me instead. Like how this guy approached. Although he did shoot Lizard in the back for 47. This is one thing X Division does right. Greatly increases your accuracy with grenades. But that does mean the aliens have more accurate grenade throws as well. Oh, actually, did I just put Baron in a really bad spot? I think I did. Alright, Lizard, how can you throw? Please don't miss. Very good. Okay, hopefully the season will approach me and not shoot. And then I'll be able to gun it down. Okay, it went somewhere. There it is. I think I'm gonna throw a flash first, so it takes suppression damage. It won't suppress, probably, but at least a rifle burst will probably suppress it afterwards. And JJ does not have a flashbang. I would very much like Jake, Baron, and Meridian ready to shoot it and not use a flashbang with one of them. But that's... Goku only had one. What's your strength at, Vidox? 61. What's yours? Oh. They can learn a lot of things from any kind of training, honestly. I thought I was supposed to be sent to elites, but no, I'm just sent some random... Wait a minute. Why did that make noise? Oh, it did just barely tag the season. Which means this should hopefully suppress and Meridian doesn't get return fire. Excellent. And then Baron can move up, finish the job. Try to finish the job. This is why I wanted all 3 people ready to shoot. And there we go. 2 seasons down, there's probably, I don't know, 12 more of them. Stock up on more smokes and we shall head on out. Lizard, keep everybody safe with that smoke. Slightly off target, but good enough. Boomer might as well grab something. Maybe I should be throwing a smoke here. Alright, Rusty. I don't like the look of that building. Let's see. Maybe I just ignore this part of the map. Doesn't seem like the cruiser's here. Or is it? That curvature of the shadow kinda indicates that that is the cruiser, but... Is the cruiser really that? Yeah, I think this is a cruiser. Which means I'm going to ignore this entire part of the map. In that case, Lizard, please throw me a flare over here so I can see. Accursed night missions. And I'm gonna have people chucking smokes over the hedge to keep this lane safe. Alright, Velox, grab a gun. Maybe I should just drop the stun grenades in favor of flashbangs. I don't really need stun grenades. They don't do much against these aliens. What is it with today and these horrible grenade throws? Goka, come over here. I have to drop your gun, throw smoke here, cover the back. I see you go follow Rusty on his suicide mission. I did hear a teleport, but I assume that's them in the cruiser teleporting up and down. The grenades are lighter than usual. That should mean you can throw them further, but no. Give me a flare there. Oh, well, kudos to you, Velox. You did throw it further. But that meant you threw it in the hedge, so it's not helpful. Might as well grab a flashbang or something while I'm here. Can Jake throw me a proper flare? Sort of. Man, Baron, how many grenades you got? You're full up. If I ever hear more than one teleport sound, or teleports before all those door sounds, I'm pretty confident it's a wraith moving in on me. I don't like this road, if I'm being honest. Very long, very narrow, very much no cover. And this building just overlooking the entire road also it fills me with great trepidation. JJ, how far can you throw this smoke grenade? Not far at all. I need more people up here. Yes, let's all bunch up for that grenade. Seems safe from here, but I will continue smoking it. Would hate to get shot in the back. Good enough, Baron. Good enough. If I'm here, I might as well restock. Okay, I don't need that many stun grenades. Maybe not that much ammo either. Just waiting for a grenade to sail over this hedge and kill about 3 people. But pushing up to here is a challenge. What is your strength, Dicey? 61. Why can you not throw it that far? Oh, JJ, you don't have any smoke grenades. That's a small problem. I will pull back for one more turn, get more people into position, and then push with smokes. You know what? If something was gonna grenade me, they would have done so already. No cover. But maybe, just maybe, there's nothing here. Can you give me a deeper flare? Might be an idea to throw another one. Alright, Redox, you can join up. I don't like this barn. Maybe I just ignore it. I see you still have smokes. You have a lot of them. Very good. Push up. Throw it as deep as possible. Am I just asking for too much? Yeah, I think I just ignored the building. If something was in the building, they 100% would have shot me already. Trying to stay a bit spread out in case of a grenade, but this is why I don't really like farm maps. A wraith could teleport into the second floor of this building, and I would never notice, and they can do nasty things to me. Am I sure the cruiser is here? I mean, I don't remember any buildings having any curves to them. But this seems a bit small for the cruiser. Oh well, I don't have any other better ideas. God. They are just continuing to throw it in the worst places possible. Like, I might have a lot of smokes, but I'm not made out of them. I really don't want to run back to grab more. This really should have just been a one smoke job, but now it took 3. I believe at least 3 race at the beginning of the mission. I only killed 1, so there should be 2 more. Oh, here's the cruiser. In that case, I will need to clear this building, or else I just can't really get in here. Okay, gonna clear the end of the road. God, these grenade throws are just so bad for some reason today. Because I will need to clear this in order to get a staging area down here. Because cruisers are, in my opinion, the second worst UFO to breach. Because there's a door here, here, and here. They just have a kill zone on you right as you're trying to get up to a door. If this was X Division, I could block all of these doors. But that does not work in vanilla or community edition. If I had Sentinel or Buzzard, I could set up here, fly over, set up on this door, and go in. But I obviously don't have that either. Alright, gonna pull back a little and get ready to clear this building. Throw smoke to cover rescue. Alright, Jake, stick a leg in there. I could just shoot a wall down and make a door myself. And that may be better than respecting the wall. I'm just gonna do it the normal way. If these grenades land. Now there's a lot of doors opening and closing. So I assume there's at least one or two of these ground doors are opening every turn. So there's something. Maybe I end turn looking at these doors and see if they open or not. I'm fairly confident this building is empty. You see anything, Goku? Not really. Oh, I didn't enter and watching the doors. Because you can sometimes see them open and close through the fog of war. God, freaking night missions and their awful vision range. But I'm pretty sure there's nothing here. Alright, Goku, how far can you throw a flare? So, while I'm moving up here, I have been trying to think of a way to actually get into the cruiser, but I'm coming up with blanks. I have no idea how I'm gonna get in there. Once again, didn't end turn watching the doors. Standing here is a bit risky because I can get shot at from here, but yeah, it's too risky. Smoke the doors? All three of them? I would love to, but unfortunately, you guys can't throw grenades far enough. It worries me that I went through this much map and it's still quiet. Like, I only killed 2 seasons, 1 wraith. And cruisers, I assure you, come pretty packed. One of these days I'll remember to enter watching the doors, but I only heard 2 that time. Oh, thank you, Boomer. Yeah, if I just shoot the doors, there will be no more doors to smoke, right? I really don't want to, though. Although maybe I should. God, the problem is, they're just so far away I can't even see them because it's the nighttime. So, I was thinking I smoke off this entire area and then move up on this door. But maybe the problem is aliens like to stand here or here, right behind the doors. Here, and just behind. So if I move up on this door and there is an alien on the other side, he opens it and kills somebody or multiple people with a grenade. And since I don't have, well, shotguns or reaction fire, the moment he opens that door, I'm dead. So maybe I just shoot all the doors down, so at least there won't be aliens standing right behind them. But that just means that you get pushed back deeper into the ship, and that might allow them to group up. Or or I consider my soldiers expendable. Take acceptable losses and just get in there. That might be what I do. Okay, who wants to die? Something I normally never do, but after playing a campaign with privates only, I've really stopped caring about having decently skilled soldiers. Okay, I think I'm just gonna be bold about it and just run in there. I shall trade with the alien scum. If somebody dies, well, maybe you should have rolled higher on your HP. One of those doors opened, I think the middle one, and I did see an alien because I saw the icon here. Which means I should probably shoot one of those doors down. Or at least the middle door. The only reason it didn't shoot me was either it was standing right here. Well, the smoke probably said not to. The smoke plus this tiny wall probably dropped the hit chance too low that the AI didn't want to take a shot. But that does complicate matters, although I did expect that. I did expect an alien to be behind this door. There almost always is. So the question becomes, how do I deal with it? Just shoot the door. Shoot the door. It'd be nice if I could kill you, but I guarantee you that alien is just going to step back here and remain a problem. It'd be nice if I could kill it. It would be amazing if I could kill it here and now, but that seems unlikely. I do need to make sure somebody has a smoke here. Uh-oh. Nobody has a smoke. Oh, Resty. Oh, Resty, thank you. Good thing I restocked smokes on you before I left. That would have been really bad. You're gonna try to keep the vision so I can't see it. Maybe it'll trick it into staying right here. But since I already shot it, pretty sure it's just gonna retreat. And then Rusty keeps us safe. Baron might as well. Can you throw over? No. Oh, okay. So I did trick it into staying there. I don't know why I can see it now all of a sudden, despite the fact that nothing has changed. Maybe I just take aim shots here instead of spraying and praying. I'll do one burst just to get a suppression off, so it can't shoot me back. And then take aimed shots with everybody else. Or, okay, it just took one hit. Okay, so that's good. There can still be plenty more in the main room here. But at least this door is alien free. Maybe I intern just to get an idea of these doors. Do I have the smokes to spare? Sort of. Oh, you're gonna smoke here? If neither of these doors... Oh, that's laggy. neither of the doors open. I'm gonna get in there. Well, I'm gonna smoke here, get in the door. And the smart thing to do would be to run back to the ship in order to restock on grenades, but I'm way too lazy for that. Alright, we get in there next turn. Where'd a Wraith teleport? Well, I heard a teleport sound. Don't know if it was a Wraith or a teleporter, but pretty sure a teleporter. Okay, who has the smoke grenades? Meridian, shot thrower 1. Jake has some. Yes. Alright, who wants to get in there? Who wants to volunteer face checking that door? I ask the question, but I'm not waiting for an answer because in you go, Baron. So actually, normally if you had shotguns, you can stand right here and you can shoot both of these tiles. So when the alien opens the door, spends the TUs, steps outside to shoot you, you reaction fire them first. But, well, I don't have shotguns. How much to throw? 44. Stand here. Throw here. Throw there. That's not good, to say the least. And Jake, how much to throw for you? 45. You stand here. Throw 1 here. Oh god. This is such grenade bait. Okay, I heard 2 teleports. Either a Wraith got antsy and aggroed onto me, or there's just more people fiddling with the teleporters. But I'm pretty sure at least 1 Wraith is active now. Might have teleported into this room. Well, I can only hope for the best. Oh, there's the psionics. Alright, Baron, what's your reflexes? Not so great, but here we go. Poor lizard. You're not getting back from that one. You are already hurt. Dang it. I was really hoping there'd only be one, but with two, that complicates matters greatly. If it was just one, I could throw a flashbang, shoot him, blah 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 blah, but with two, that's... my ability to kill both is a bit non-existent. And since this guy has such a great angle on me, I can't really suppress before going in. But I think what I'll do is throw a flashbang here. Probably won't suppress, but another rifle burst should. And then at least I kill one. Just don't whiff, Baron, please. Thank you. Okay, so that did... so it's... I don't know if it's random. Pretty sure it's random. On whether or not one flashbang actually suppresses in one. Because these things need a lot more suppression damage to suppress. Okay, I was gonna say, I do need that thing dead. So herein lies the problem. Baron doesn't have the TUs to close this door. And I need to stand at least here to close it, but as you can see, Lizard already kicked the bucket in that tile. I think since the season already took one reaction fire, I can step here and not get shot, close the door. Yes. But the problem remains, so I believe the AI takes into account, well, the AI, if I read the game files right, it tries to avoid your line of sight and your ability to shoot them. So let's say I had 8 people being able to shoot this tile. The AI would try to avoid stepping on this tile. Which is why when I had people here, they didn't open the door because opening it would have made them, well, would have exposed them to my firing lines. But since these people don't have TUs, they can't reaction fire, meaning I can't shoot these anymore, so the AI might get a bit more bold in trying to rush me. So this season might actually run over here, open the door, and shoot somebody because I don't have enough guns pointed at the ready anymore. If that's how the game even works. Kind of running low on smokes though. Does nobody have a smoke? Uh-oh. Oh. Oh! I did that in the wrong order. I was supposed to drop smoke with go cut, move off the tile, but now I've just screwed myself. I don't think the season will be able to run over here, open the door, and throw a grenade. So maybe it's just somebody's gonna get shot. But without a smoke on my back, whoever's standing here has free shot, and I don't really like that, but I messed up, so that's on me. But maybe there was nobody behind there. I believe this tile is not safe. Ah, dang it, why does nobody have a flash here? I could throw a stun grenade in order to displace the season at the very least. But the problem is I really don't want that season running deeper in the ship. I really want to deal with them here and now. Dang it. Oh, that blew it up. Velox, you don't have a flashbang. Ooh. Right, everybody I have set up does not have a flashbang. This is risky without covering my back, but maybe it'll be fine. That's technically sort of fine. There's no way there'd be 3 of them in one room, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, and I would very much like to kill this Wraith as well, but is that too greedy? Do I just get everybody in the room? Well, everybody minus Lizard. Poor Lizard. Would very much like to kill this Wraith though. Although Wraiths aren't exactly the most threatening of enemies. You know, there's a good chance he just teleports into the room with me. But I should try my best to kill as many of them as possible. That's maybe not the best shooting. Maybe I should have just gotten a bit closer. It's suppressed, but I think it can't. It will still try to shoot me, probably. Hopefully, not. Oh, Baron. Why are you like this, Baron?
Ouch!
Well, that shot was deserved, Baron. You you deserved that one, but luckily for you, I put wolf armor on everybody, so you tanked it. God, wraiths are so freaking tanky.
Ouch!
And stun gas does drop your accuracy, annoyingly enough. So they're basically discount smokes. I would very much like to kill the wraith this turn, or else Vidox is gonna take a shot in the back as well. There we go. Maybe heal yourself, Bear. That 14 HP might come in handy.
Ouch! Ouch!
Luckily... Okay, that's... small problem. Well, for one thing, luckily the thing that came through the door was just a filthy non-combatant with a cruddy plasma pistol, and the wolf armor tanked it. Unluckily, they mind controlled me. And I forgot to bring beat sticks. You can beat stick people out of mind control. However, if I just suppress Golka, freaking Golka. If I just suppress Golka, all he can do is just one shot, and one rifle shot should not do much to wolf armor. So if I just don't shoot at Golka, but just shoot next to him. That was an aimed shot. This should hopefully suppress the guy eventually. You can suppress mind-controlled people, because I've done it before, but... There we go, okay. So Goku would shoot somebody with one bullet, but it should not hurt too much. Maybe tank it with somebody with full HP and full armor. And block the door so Goku can't do some funny pathing. Or Goku just was too scared to even attempt to shoot. I don't like this layout of the cruiser. It's probably... There's two variants. One variant, both teleporters are in the main room right here. This variant, teleporters in each of these side rooms. Well, I said I'm just gonna tank it, so... really hoping there's nobody in the main room, but I'm pretty sure there is, so I'm gonna get... I might have a lot of people die this turn. There's not much I can really do about it. Hey, nobody in the main room. It was a good idea to kill that season and that wraith over here. If I didn't do the vision trick, the season would have ran probably into this corner and stayed here, and would have done horrible things, as I just stepped through with Vidox. Oh no, Baron. Not like this. Ow. That hurt. Kind of. Well, it didn't do damage, but that... There goes Vidox's armor. But I think I'm still gonna keep waiting here. I would very much like one of those aliens to teleport down into me. Because I'm gonna teleport up. I'm gonna teleport right here. And then the main room, there'll be a wall right here with the main room here. But a little teleport room here. And I'm pretty sure there's at least one alien here. So I would very much like this alien to come down my teleporter and die. Can I hear something teleporting? Might just be the wraith teleporting back and forth. Alright, somebody's gonna stick a leg in there. Sorry, Voomer, but I choose you. So I said it in the when I did the landing ship, and I'll say it again here, but there is an exploit I can pull off here, which does not include getting grenaded with getting 4 people grenaded, but I can just stand down here, aim upwards, and shoot the tiles up here and kill the aliens that way. But of course that's an incredibly strong and broken exploit, so I don't use it. But I know there's at least one of them running back and forth here, because the doors keep opening. And while the aliens back here won't really move towards the doors to open them, if the doors open and they have a shot, they'll take it. So I really want whoever's here to come down. But he's not playing nice. Yeah, see, you saw that door open. That was probably these 2 doors opening. Are you sure you don't want to come down here? I could do this. I could do this. This is an exploit I don't mind using. Throwing grenades through walls. You can throw grenades through floors as well. So like if I just aimed up, yeah, this grenade will affect the second floor, even though it shouldn't, because I'm throwing at a ceiling. So I could just be on the first floor and do this. But does Zoomer have enough TUs to run back after throwing? No. Okay, I'll do it next turn. There was nothing behind there. Okay, somebody else do it. I should probably do it from here, but that requires me clearing this room. And I kind of don't want to do that. Although it will make getting into command room easier. God dang it, I'll do it. Problem, these three things are very explodey and I would very much like them intact. You know what, if people die, they die. No need to be attached to any of my soldiers. Something might come down next turn. Could technically be there. Oh, hello. God, wraiths are so unbelievably tanky. Okay, I should be ready to take on this command room now. And there's a wraith up there just teleporting around. Kind of annoying. I don't have the T's to teleport back down. I do, technically. Don't get telefragged. Then go... Oops, misclick. That's... Oh well. It sounded like I hit 2. Why did I hear grass? But oh well, okay. We're getting in there. So this thing right here is the tech I absolutely need off this cruiser. This will unlock the Valkyrie dropship. And I believe Sentinel armor. Oh boy. Oh, no, not again, Goka. He has a plasma cannon. Oh, that's really bad. Oh no. Oh. Yes! He whiffed the throw. He could have just shot with the plasma cannon, killed poor Baron and Rusty in one go. But no, he went for a grenade, whiffed the grenade, and now I realize I really wish I reloaded before I came up here. There's the season leader. Let's see. So this guy has a plasma cannon. I don't believe he can equip it back, run to a door, and shoot me next turn. So I really need to kill this Wraith right now, this turn. Which I should be able to hopefully do. If my shots don't get blocked. Okay, that's good. I didn't expect him to come through the door. But luckily his AI was pretty dang stupid, so he went through the door, got shot for it, and ran back. And that revealed that there are basically only 2 left. Is there a threat I can end this run quickly like the Singularity? Yeah, my internet going out. Or my save file going kaput. But in terms of what the enemy can do to me, no. At this point, with 8 people and only 2 aliens left, it's basically a guaranteed win. I just need to make sure I don't mess it up and lose more people than necessary. Okay, no, that leader did a lot of actions previous turn, so I can't get reaction fired. expendable resource. And people like to think I treat my soldiers horribly, but no, I do genuinely try to care about your guys' lives. Well, it might not look like it. Okay, leader down. This wraith, actually, I can just... I was gonna say I can just run up on it, but no, it can equip the plasma cannon and shoot me, unless I get a suppression off, but that's not looking likely. I think I'm just gonna close the doors and then suppress him next turn. Okay, never mind. Suppressed him this turn. I can just move in. Oh my god, freaking Jake. I had a feeling I was missing somebody. And yes, I forgot Jake all the way in this corner. This entire time. Or maybe it was just Jake cleverly hiding to ensure he survives the mission at the very least. Okay, well, this mission is over. I didn't clear the map, so I'm pretty sure there's something out here, so I just had to sit here. But there we go, cruiser's done. Only took 2 losses. Goka... One could say I threw his life away, but I had to get up here somehow. So somebody was going to die. And where did Lizard die? Here. This one... Yeah, he got reaction fired. That one... was a surprise. Yeah, there we go. I probably could have prevented Lizard's death at the very least, but... I slipped up just a little. Okay. Only I missed 2 of them, that's what I expected considering I only did half the map. But there we go. Cruiser's done. So all that's left is the carrier, the battleship, and then Operation Endgame. So technically cruisers are the earliest you can start unlocking mag weaponry. So you can go into a carrier with mag weaponry and be really overpowered for it. Because a cruiser is the earliest you can see an alien battle rifle. But okay, that's done. I think I'm gonna call the stream here, because I'll just do all the training missions off stream. But that does mean I need 2 people to insert their names. If nobody in chat speaks up, I'll just clone Lizard and Goku again. Shove him back in. Hey, let's see who has decent-ish stats. Actually, it's easier to see on this screen. Yes, Boomer, you still live. You are the only one who's been here since the very beginning. Everybody else has kicked the bucket. But you have taken hits, taken shots, you've taken grenades to the face, but you still live. High TUs, of course. Accuracy is very nice, so is strength. Okay, I'll take you. You know, HP is definitely not a stat. Well, I think Boomer would have died to that grenade if Boomer didn't have wolf armor. So armor has been saving quite a few lives. Unprecedented. Yes, Lizard, you got the sweet relief of death, but I'm about to put you back in. I did finish Omicron. I finished it yesterday after spending 6 hours on it. It took over 14 hours, but I am finally finished with that god-awful game. Speaking of Lizard, I wanted to ask, you said you were interested in playing it. Are you gonna stream it or just do it on your own time? And well, consent or no, you're getting in there. So is Goku. Which version of Goku am I on? Number 3. Your strength is so bad. Actually, is there anybody? Kind of. Ooh. Yeah. It's unlikely you'll stream it. What a shame. What a crying shame. Would have loved to see somebody else suffer. I still can't believe you take a look at Omicron and think, yeah, that's a game I want to play. Cause holy smoke, it was just awful. I ended up having to use guides to get me past a few parts, cause I just got hard stuck. Too much moon logic for me. I have a mill. I should probably be spending that, but while I was doing it off stream, I have, of course, been building up my bases. Everything has level 3 radars. Every base has 6 foxtrots. I was sort of hoping to get a base, an alien base, so I can go take it out, get the quantum cryptology center, and get base upgrade, but it didn't happen. Terror missions also didn't happen, and it's very unlikely for a terror mission to happen at this phase of the game, because, well, for one thing, I have radars everywhere, and another thing, UFOs, the later UFOs are very fast, so it's very likely for a UFO to eventually wander into my radar, because it's going so fast, and I go take it out. Because let's say a very slow UFO spawns out in the ocean here. It'll move about from here to here before it tries to turn. So it'll turn maybe here and then get this far before it tries to turn again. Maybe it turns here, turns there, and then it just keeps sticking in spots where I don't have any radar coverage, and then sneaks into like Anchorage or something. But let's say a battleship spawns here, it moves so quickly that it goes about here before it tries to turn. So it would have wandered into my radar range. Like let's say it spawns here, moves here, while it's still outside, once it tries to turn, if it turns in anywhere in this direction, it will eventually get in radar range. Which is why turret missions in the later phases of the game don't really happen. They still can happen, but it's more likely to get a terror mission off of a Corvette, because Corvettes don't move that fast and your radar's probably level 1 or 2. But if I don't get a terror mission and I'm already at Operation Endgame, I might just make a save and force a terror mission to happen anyways and go die to it for some amusement. Same for a base. But alright, I didn't put Goka in yet because I'm just... Actually, you know what? I could just pass time. But yes, that will be all for me for today. When will I next stream? Good question. What will I stream next? I can answer that question. It will be Grimoire. Okay, who did I say I wanted to use? Probably you. No, this person has better stats. No HP, but once again, HP is not a stat. And then I can fix it later. Why to what? Alright, that's it for me for today. Gonna go find somebody to raid. Why stream Grimoire? Good question. If only somebody didn't say something like, can't wait for Grimoire. Alright, it seems like Lucky's the only one on, so... Should I head on over there? I misspelled that. I put Luck 1x, not Lucky 1x. Alright, good night. Well, have a good one, everybody. You were joking. Unfortunately, I can't take jokes well. Alright, off to Lucky we go.